Good morning, folks. Welcome to Sykes' Treasures. We're back in the basement. Got the orders pulled, so if you guys want to see what we sold for Monday, I'll give you a little shot. We actually had some pretty good sales for Monday. Our total was $476.41 gross sales, so that's pretty good for one day of work. So that's almost, we probably hit 1,000 in the last 3 days in gross sales. So let me tell you guys what we sold on our eBay stores in Poshmark. First up, on the wife's account, we got this polo wool sweater that I was going to keep, and we sold it for $15. I put it on. I can't do the wool feel against my skin, so I said we're going to have to sell this. So it sold for $15, I believe the same day or next day. Then this came from a jewelry lot my wife purchased. She got a ton of jewelry for maybe like 30 bucks. This one piece sold for $13.39. Then we got the Nike brown vest right here with the little Nike swoosh and Nike right there. It sold for $20.80. Then this was a good pickup. I believe we either paid $3 or 50 cents. I'm not sure if we got this at which thrift store we got this at, but we got it in Buckland, Kansas at one of their small thrift stores. We didn't pay more than $3 for this jacket. I'm thinking we paid 50 cents, but it sold for $33.48. My wife was using some keywords in there that's really popular and trendy now, so it sold pretty quick as well. Then we sold these little antique eyeglasses, which came in a lot of stuff I won for $1 at a estate auction, and it sold for $35. Then this little Christmas music box here, it came from, I believe, an auction from a long time ago. I'm not really sure, but I know that whatever it is already paid off. It sold for $33.99. This came from a display. When I bought a lot of displays for $100 from Shop Goodwill, we kept like 5 of them, and we're selling some of the ones we don't want. This one sold for $4.89. Then this Canon Rebel sold for $72, which we bought from I believe we got it from a Shop Goodwill lot, which I may have paid like 40 bucks for, and it came with a bunch of cameras. Then we sold this Avon. It's a relief within reach. It's actually a muscle stimulator. It came from the bin store. I'm pretty sure I paid $1 for it. It sold for $13.39. Then the shelf came from a state online auction from High Bid, where I bought everything that didn't sell at the estate, and the shelf sold for $28.05. So we're still working on paying that whole lot off. I think all in on that we got about 300 bucks with the truck rental and everything, because we cleared out a bunch of stuff from the house. And then this Emerson turntable, same estate auction. I paid, like I said, $100 for everything in the house. This was one of the pieces. It sold for $85.50. Then this turntable I bought for $4.99 at Goodwill in Wichita, Kansas. It sold for 30 bucks. This one, everything works except for the tape player, which is noted. And this one is for parts and repair, and it still sold for 30 bucks. The blower motor sold for $28.02, but the guy asked me if it fits his Subaru. So me and ChatGPT did some research, and he says no, so I'm not sure if this guy's going to want to cancel the order or not, but that sold for $28.02. Then on Poshmark, we have this Lucky Jeans that sold for 23 bucks, which is not bad. And we have this bundle of clothing, which is a J.Crew dress, and we're still looking for a shirt and these pants, and that sold for 40 bucks, bringing in the grand total of $476.41. Not a bad day in sales if you ask me, folks. We'll take it.